and Lee on Absolute Radio.
This is the most exciting thing I have ever done in my life, without a shadow of a doubt. They're not one of the greatest rock and roll bands in the world. They are the greatest rock and roll band in the world. The Who.
Absolute Radio.
How many times have you been in the toilet?
Hi, I'm Gene Simmons.
I'm Paul Stanley, and we are part of KISS.
I was describing John Lennon. Excuse me!
I'm from Essex, in case you couldn't tell. Could I ask for a vital statistics? Is that allowed? What are your vital statistics?
So, very excitingly... Why, it sounds weird. Does it sound weird in your ears? Is it just,
No.
It's just my ears. It's just my ears where everything sounds a little bit weird. It's Thursday. Tomorrow morning, I'm flying to Greece.
Oh, yeah, you managed to go?
For the weekend. No, it's cancelled because of the sodding volcano. A volcano has cancelled my weekend away. All day. I woke up this morning and my wife was downstairs and she'd been watching Sky News. No, she wasn't. She was watching BBC News 24. And it was just like volcano. And I was like, what's happening? She says, there's a volcano. I'm not sure if we'll be able to go tomorrow. I said, don't worry, it'll be fine. They'll sort it out. Thinking it was a tiny thing.
Get loads of fans in the air and start blowing it back.
Yeah, exactly. You'd think that's all they need to do. By midday, the whole country is grounded. Don't worry, a flight's not until 8:30 tomorrow morning. We'll be fine. Then they're saying BA are cancelling all their flights up until 6:30 on Friday morning. Don't worry, our flight's 8:30. It'll be fine.
Gosh.
Now they're all cancelled. They've cancelled all of them.
That is
So
devastating.
we're not going to Greece. The plus side is that we now know that we're not going to Greece. So
Rather
we're
than
not
waiting
waiting
at
at an
the
airport
airport.
for a whole day to be told we're not going to Greece. The downside is we're not going to Greece. Jeez.
And you've got to think of stuff to do.
I've got to think of stuff to do. This is partly what the show is going to be tonight. What are you doing this weekend? Are you doing anything I can tag along to?
No, I'm going... In this show, I come to Northampton. I'm going back home. See Mum and Dad. Birthdays.
Are you from Northampton?
You know that.
I always forget it. I always confuse Northampton with Nottingham.
No, Northampton.
That's one of the things tonight. What places do you confuse with other places? That's a good one. I always confuse... In fact, I had a conversation with a girl who was from Northampton, and the whole time I thought she meant Nottingham, and I was talking about a venue that I'd played at in Nottingham.
She nodding and smiling.
She was going, yes, oh, yes,
Very
yes.
polite.
And then I got home, I thought, oh, she said Northampton. I've never been there before. So that's one of the things tonight. What places do you confuse with other places? That's the thing. But, yeah, I need to know... I need something to do this weekend. I've got terrible stomachache. I've had too many noodles. I need to know what to do this weekend. I've got nothing to do, suddenly. All my weekends are all planned out pretty much for the rest of the year. Now I've got nothing to do.
At least you get a lay-in now.
A what?
A lay-in.
A what?
A lay-in.
A lion.
It's a lay-in.
It's a lion.
It's a lay-in.
Oh, come on now. You're winding me up, aren't you?
No.
It's a lion.
Maybe it's regional.
Maybe you're wrong. It's a lion.
Can't it be both?
No, of course
Why
it
does
can't.
there have to be a right and a wrong?
Well, they're different...
So you have a lay-in. You can have a lay-in.
Like-
Loads of people say that.
Yeah, no, they don't.
They do.
I have never heard anyone say that.
They do.
I have never.
It's because you choose not to listen, because you're always right.
Thank you. So we have lots of business for this evening.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, at some point this evening, we will be selecting the winner out of a hat.
Yes.
There's actually a
Have you
hat.
brought your hat down?
Got my hat down of the mystery dancing Vinnie competition. It's,
Well done.
It's
You've remembered
closed.
the name.
It's closed now. No more entries. We have 12 correct entries. They will go in the hat. We'll pick one. One of them will win a DAB radio, and then we'll play the song. We'll do it about 12:30.
Okie dokie.
So that'll keep the kids listening.
Yeah.
It won't really.
Maybe we should do it like 10 to.
Maybe we shouldn't bother doing it and we'll keep the prize ourselves. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be nice, a digital radio. So we'll do that about 12:30. So I've got lots and lots to get through tonight. So I want to know what you are doing this weekend. If anyone's doing anything good I can tag along with. If the missus can come too, that'll be nice, but not essential. It's not essential. I think we may have done this before, but I think it's fitting. When has nature let you down?
Yeah, we have done
Nature
that.
has let you... This is an act of God. I don't know how, but my wife has managed to get the money back on the tickets, even though it's an act of God. I was telling this to a friend of mine today, Geeky Tom. I said, it's an act of God. He said, yeah, but it's not, is it? I said, well, yeah, it is. And he didn't realise that was a legal term.
Yeah, because that's what happened when your roof got collapsed. That's what they fobbed you off with,
Yes, it was an
wasn't
act of God. I said it wasn't. It was an act of some shoddy workman who couldn't build a roof properly. I'm not in the best of moods, Eloise. I'm not in the best of moods. So, what are you doing this weekend? Can I tag along? Any suggestions for what me and my missus can do? When has nature let you down? And now here's another thing as well. 0330 123 1215, by the way, is the telephone number. You can start calling up now. We'll answer the calls in a few minutes. Let us get things running. I was with my friend Geeky Tom and some other people filming the Lost podcast. Good episode of Lost this week, by the way. Very good.
Don't watch Lost.
You should.
Can't be bothered now.
You're an idiot. And Geeky Tom mentioned that he'd lost a stone in weight. He's only a young lad. He's like 26 or something. He's quite slim. I said, well, how do you know you've lost a stone in weight? He said, I weigh myself. I was like, on scales? He said, yeah. Boys don't use scales. I'm surprised that even
Yeah, I don't know
women use
anyone do.
scales.
I use scales.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why?
I just like to keep tabs
Why?
so that I know when I'm eating really bad.
Shall I tell you what I know when I'm eating really bad?
Because you're eating really bad.
No, because I have bloody stools.
Ooh.
It's true. But also because my belly gets big.
Oh, that doesn't happen to me.
Well, then it doesn't matter what you're eating then.
But it doesn't get big instantly, does it? But the weight will go on.
But you'll see the weight go on, won't you?
I won't see £2 go on. That would make no difference to where I look.
Then it doesn't matter. If you put £2 on, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but then you slowly will creep up, and before you know it, you've put on 2 stone.
But then you'll notice you've put on 2 stone.
Only when you get to like a stone is it noticeable.
Okay, so you get to a stone, so you eat a little less and you do a bit more exercise.
Yeah, but I wouldn't know unless I've got on the scales because I'd just be blissfully ignorant. My clothes would probably still fit, so I wouldn't really realise.
I don't believe that for a second. If I put on a stone in weight, my trousers would be a little bit tight. I'd see a bit of a paunch.
Also, I like to see what I'm achieving.
But you're not achieving anything by weighing yourself. You're
am.
making yourself paranoid and confused and upset about numbers that mean nothing. If you look fat and you're unhappy with looking fat, then you'll lose a bit of weight. If you don't look fat, then you're fine. You don't look fat, so you don't need to. But you don't need to weigh yourself.
I just like
And
seeing.
even fat people don't need to weigh themselves because they know they're fat. They can see it. No one needs to weigh themselves.
I like, yeah, I agree, but I'd like to see, we're doing well, £2 off, or
Go
£1
on,
off.
play Mario Karts or something and watch the numbers on that flicking round. That's more
No.
exciting. So the question is tonight, does anybody use scales and why? Particularly men, because I just don't understand why a bloke would do it. 0330 123 1215. It's a bit of a specific show this evening. New callers and people who haven't called very often will always jump to the front of the queue. That's the way it works here nowadays. It's the new regime. Regular callers are allowed to call in. So, let's have a quick recap before we play Mumford & Sons, shall we? What are you doing this weekend? Can I tag along? Any suggestions for what I can do? When has nature let you down? And do men use scales? 0330... It's better be good.
One.
You've interrupted
You
the
forgot
number.
one. Where do you confuse for other places?
Oh, blimey, that's brilliant. 0330 123 1215. That's why Eloise is here, to remind me of things like that. Oh, dear. Kelly?
Yeah?
Eloise doesn't know where you're from. I know where you're from. So she's written on the screen, Scepter Mallet.
Yeah?
It's Scepter Mallet.
It's in Somerset.
I know... Hello? Yes,
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah?
Yes, I know where it is. I've been there.
Yeah. It's good.
You're lovely. Have you been drinking?
It's where we make cider.
I was about to say, have you been drinking some cider?
No, I haven't. Not tonight.
Okay, 'cause you sound a little bit, just a little bit. Hey, Thursday is the new Friday, which used to be the new Saturday, or something like that.
Yep.
Okay. I'm saying things and you're responding. That's good. So, Kelly, what can I do for you this evening?
Well, basically, I'm just listening to what you're saying about fat people and being on scales and everything else. And
Yes.
I am a large person, but I'm cuddly.
Good for you. That's what we like,
And
baby
that's the main
dummies.
thing.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
And I have been on a diet
Yes.
for the last few weeks now.
Yes.
And I have lost 17.5 pounds so far, and that's just being on a scale once a week.
Well, no, that's not being on the scale. Being on the scale hasn't lost you that weight.
No, the thing that I've been doing, it's got me the weight this time.
And congratulations. I'm guessing it's walking more and eating less, isn't it? Is the main.
It's not eating less.
Right.
No, it's eating at proportion.
What do you mean?
Basically, you've got to on this. What I'm doing.
Yes.
You've got to eat a lot more than what I used to.
Oh, shut up! You're telling me that to lose weight you are eating more food?
Yes.
No, that is nonsense.
Yeah, it is to proportion. You've got to eat about 4 meals a day at proportion.
I don't know what you mean at proportion.
Well, basically, instead of going and eating 3 massive meals a day,
Yes.
you eat smaller meals but more.
So you eat less food, but you're eating more often.
Yes.
So you're not eating more. You're not eating more.
Well, you eat a lot more fruit and a lot more vegetables than basically eating bigger fatty meals.
But Kelly, you know you don't need scales for that, don't you? You know that you're big, and
Yeah.
you will know when you are losing weight because you will get smaller.
Yeah.
So you don't need scales, do you?
You do, because then you can see the progress.
But you can see the progress in your hips, your thighs, your bum, your tum, your breasticles. You can see the
Not
progress
always.
there. Yeah, of course you can. That's why you're losing weight, so you'll get smaller. Always.
Yeah, you get smaller, but if you do it small, like little times, then you don't see it come off that quick.
Well, you don't see it come off that quick, no, but you will see yourself getting smaller and fitting into smaller clothes. You don't need scales to know that you are losing weight.
But it is a good incentive, though.
Well, I think it's a dangerous game, Kelly. I think that it makes you become obsessive about losing weight.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't make you become obsessive. I disagree with that. I do disagree with that.
How many times a day do you weigh yourself?
I don't. I do it once a week.
Okay. It just depresses me, Kelly. It depresses me that people weigh. There's no need. There's no need for anyone, particularly men, but for anyone to weigh themselves.
For men, there's a lot more men that are losing weight nowadays. Because the club I go to, there's about 6 men.
But you don't need scales to lose weight, Kelly. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, but there's an incentive to do it.
The incentive is you are fat and you don't want to be fat anymore. That's the only incentive you need. I know when I get a little bit of a paunch, I need to eat a little bit less bread, and go for a run.
Then go for it.
Well, I do go for it, but I don't go on scales.
But that's everybody's different perspective of things, though, isn't it?
It is everybody's different perspective. I don't know. I don't know if we achieved anything there, did we? I think we were going around in circles. It's going to be a strange show tonight, dear listener. I am peeved that we're not going to Greece this weekend. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. Listen to the bloke who's on the radio who gets paid quite well and can't go away for a weekend. Boo bloody who. Up yours!
No, that's not right.
Ian Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
Spence.
Bonjour.
Buongiorno, Spence.
It's Ryan, not Spence. You got it wrong.
What do you mean? Who's got it wrong?
The woman.
What do you mean, the woman?
The woman.
Oh,
he definitely said Spence,
Apologies.
and I kept saying Spence, and he didn't correct me.
Yeah, the woman's.
I thought
the
you said
woman's.
that,
the
and I
woman's.
wasn't too sure.
Shut up! You're getting on my nerves. You're close to getting barred. The woman is here. So.
I'm not the
sorry.
woman.
Shut up, boy. We are talking. The grown-ups are talking. All right.
All right.
You are yay close to getting booted off. Eloise, explain the situation, please. What happened with Spence?
I thought he said the name Spence. I repeated it several times to him not even saying, oh, no, you've got it wrong, sorry. So it's Spence.
So who is Ryan?
That would be me.
Right, well, you're Spence from now on.
All right, yes, that's fine. Actually, I quite like Spence.
It's good.
Yeah. Anyway, so I want to talk about nature.
Yes.
Right, I was in the park one day, desperately needed a pee, right?
Yes.
So I went to a nearby tree, and it started to hail.
Yeah, what?
Now, I mean, these are proper golf ball hailstones, right?
Yes.
And one came down and dropped on a very special area.
No, it did not. You did not have your tinkle out during a hailstorm and
It
one
did.
crashed.
No.
This
It
is
was
the
dry.
most. This is shut up. You're. If you were here, how old are you?
I'm 17.
Good, you're old enough to get a slap. You by a good
No,
by a good
it
4
was
years.
dry.
Shut
It
up! Shut up! Shut up! I'm talking now. Grown-ups are talking, boy.
Is it Ghostbusters too?
You are so close to getting banned for life, Spence. You did not have your tinkle. No one. Shut up! You did not have your tinkle out during a hailstorm. Shut up! What is wrong with him? Shut up!
Is it Ghostbusters
Shut
too?
up, boy! We've got the reference. Well done. I'm funny and clever. You're an idiot. Now shut up. You did not have your tinkle out during a hailstorm, and then a hail piece hit your tinkle. That never. Shut up! I've cut him off. Why did he keep interrupting, Eloise?
You kept repeatedly telling him not to.
And he kept interrupting. I didn't get to the end of the sentence. That is the most made-up story. He's not 17 either.
Tell me the story. Tell me the reply.
I can't remember now. He wasn't 17. He was about 12. OK, everything about that was a lie. First of all, his name's not really Spence, I don't believe.
No.
I reckon he's called something else.
Blatant lie.
He's not 17. He's 12. Thirdly, I think he was a girl, so he hasn't got a tinkle. Fourthly, no one gets their tinkle out in bad weather. Fifthly, if he was under a tree, the hail would not have hit him.
Good point. It would have sprayed off.
Do you remember that kid phoned up once and said that he went to a party and someone's leg fell off or something? Do you remember
There
that?
was something weird. I can't remember what it
It was
was.
just made up just to try and get... Listen, anyone can get on this radio show. You don't have to make stuff up to get on. Just phone up and say, oh, can I go on? And you'll probably get on. So don't make up rubbish about tinkles and hailstorms. Hail is weird, isn't it? That's like frozen rain, yeah?
Yeah, and you can get really massive ones.
Yeah.
Like, how do they get so big?
There was some in Australia recently, a couple of weeks ago, and it was the size of a baby's fist. Now, how do they measure that? What measuring system have they got where it's like, OK, well, that's a marble, that's a golf ball, that's the size of a baby's fist, that's the size of a badger's head. Who made that measuring system?
Surely a baby's fist is the size of a golf ball, so surely that's easier as well.
Depends how old the baby is. Some babies have very big fists.
Well, then maybe they just line up babies of different ages and quickly, while the hail is falling, they grab the babies and just quickly, hang on.
Yeah.
Check it.
They probably would do that in Australia. It's a sick country. It's a sick... I may be going there this year, if this volcanic ash ever bloody clears. I may be going there, and I don't want to. Let's go to Serena.
Hey.
Hey, Serena.
Are you really going to Australia this year?
Possibly.
Well, snap, because I'm going in November.
Oh, I won't be going then.
I'm going to a cousin's wedding in Sydney.
Oh, I won't be going to that.
You know, this is not what I called up for, obviously, but you know, previously you said that you don't like the idea of flying there.
Previously on Lost. Yes, I don't like the idea of flying to Australia, no.
But can I just say that I used to feel the same way, and I've done it twice now, and it's not as bad as you think, because it's the idea, well, no, I'm saying for your benefit and for anybody else listening, it's like the idea of flying that long is worse than the actual flying. It's really not that bad. If you watch a couple of movies, sleep, have a meal, read a book, you're there.
Right, no, you're not. To Australia, shut up. A couple of movies...
Have you been to Sydney? Have you been to Australia?
A couple of movies is 3 hours.
Yeah.
A sleep...
Sleep. I mean, 8 hours sleep.
Can I? You're not going to get 8 hours sleep on a plane unless you're in first class. I'll give you 4 hours, so that's 7 hours. What are you going to do for the other 18 hours?
Eat, read a book, and talk to the person next to you.
I can't read. I can't read in a moving vehicle. Eating, that'll take up 30 minutes, so we're down to 16 and a half hours. I'm not talking to my wife for 16 and a half hours.
Well, then, okay, maybe you shouldn't fly to Australia then.
It will be worse. Listen, I've done long flights. I've been on an aeroplane before, Serena. I know what happens.
I'm really sorry to hear about your cancelled trip to Greece.
No, I'm in a bad mood.
What?
I'm in a bad mood.
Okay, well, you said the reason ringing up is because you wanted something to do this weekend.
Yes.
Okay, so this Saturday it's national. Well, it's record store day, and what that means is
I heard about this on Radio 4. Yes, go on.
Okay, well, cool. So what you have to do is you have to get up early and support your local independent record store.
Right.
In my case, it's North London, and my independent record store closed down a few years ago, so I'll be going into the West End and supporting those record stores.
Why?
And the Beatles are reissuing Paperback Writer, especially for this Saturday. Blur, the band Blur, have recorded a new single which is going to be a limited edition for this Saturday. Yes. And my favourite band of the moment, MGMT, they're also going to be selling a 12-inch version of Siberian Breaks from their new album.
You're not going to buy records, though, are you?
Yeah, I mean, the MGMT one is a 12-inch vinyl.
You're wrong. Listen, you're wrong. You shouldn't do that.
Why?
I will tell you if you shut up. Don't buy new albums on record because they sound pony. They're not mixed for record and vinyl. They're mixed for CD. Buy them on CD. Go and buy old records on record. That's what you need to do. I was listening to my dance set record player the other day. I've knackered it, and a bloke called Michael, hopefully, is going to come and fix it this weekend. And I was listening to a lovely bit of Otis Redding on it, and it sounded beautiful because that's what it is made for. You don't want to listen to bloody MGMT on the record. It will sound pony.
Okay, well, I may buy the Blur one, and I may get the Beatles one.
Well, then, there you go. Isn't that something? I'm not in the best of moods. I don't know if you can tell. I'm struggling. I'm really trying to be nice, but everyone that's phoning in is apparently an idiot.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
Let's go to Joe in South London. Hello, Joe.
Hello, Ian.
How you doing, fella?
I'm all right, thanks.
Good.
All right, let me turn my radio off.
Yeah, please do. Everyone, Eloise, it feels like I'm doing more work than I normally do tonight. Everyone is really it's giving me like one-word answers and responses. I'm having to do everything. What is going on? Shut
I'm sorry,
up.
Ian.
I'm getting angry again now. I'm talking to my producer. Am I right that everyone's making me work harder?
Yeah, maybe they're just trying to make you work for your money.
Screw that. I haven't done that for the last 10 years. I'm not going to start now. Joe, what do you want?
I just want to, don't know.
Oh, you're out of here, dude. What is going on with people? Come on, for crying out loud. Do you want me to play another record? There's one queued up. I've got it ready to go any time you want it. Joseph.
Hello.
Hello, Joseph.
Yasu.
Tikanis?
Καλά, εσύ?
Έτσι και έτσι.
I just come back from Cyprus. I was there for 4 weeks just to wind you up.
Oh, up yours.
It's about the scales.
Yeah, go on. You don't use them, do you?
Occasionally, very rarely.
Oh, mate.
But I got a better one. I went to Cyprus to see my dad, and I took my mate for a holiday.
Yeah.
He took his own scales.
He took scales on holiday with him?
Yeah.
Why would he do that?
Well, because, every set of scales has got a sort of a minor difference, haven't they? So he wanted to weigh himself on the same scales, and we were both heavily into the gym at the time.
I didn't know that every set of scales had a minor difference. I was unaware of that.
Yeah, they've got to be certified for weights and measures.
I know that on the bathroom scales, you can turn a lever which kind of sets it to 0.
Yeah, but they wear the spring ones and then you've got the digital ones are a bit. They're all a little bit different. If you stand on a slant, they show a different weight.
But how much different are they?
I don't know. Some are like half a stone out.
Jeez, what a crazy... There's another reason not to use scales, then.
Exactly. Try and get in the trousers that you used to get into when you were younger.
You know when you've put on weight, Joseph, because you feel bloated and your jeans are a bit tight and you look fat.
Yeah, I just look in the mirror, I look fat.
Well, then you know that if you want to change that, you walk more and eat less. If you don't want to change it, you carry on as the way things are. We don't need to look down beneath our feet and read numbers that make us depressed.
No, they just they wind you up, don't they?
I was genuinely surprised at my mate Tom when he said that he used scales. I thought, this is 2010, for God's sake.
I actually think men use them more now than they used to.
Oh, man alive. The people. So, do you have a set of scales in your bathroom?
Yeah, in the passage.
Oh, in the passage?
I ain't got enough room.
Have you got a tiny bathroom?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you'd think in the year 2010 that they could invent an aeroplane that could fly through volcanic ash, don't you?
Actually, I watched a documentary about planes flying through volcanic ash, and you don't want to do it.
Is it bad?
Because it just clogs up all the engine, and this USAF female pilot, all the engines cut out, and she kept trying to start the plane, and I think they got to the last few thousand feet, and they just managed to start the engines the last few thousand feet and fly on.
Oh, man.
So, better to be safe than sorry. I think.
All right, Joseph, thank you for that.
All right,
cheers for this. Ta-ta, there we go. Let's go to Aussie Lee. Good evening, Aussie Lee.
G'day, Ian. How are you?
I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. I'm looking forward to going home, having a quick game of Halo Wars, and going to bed.
Oh, that sounds fun.
It's all right.
I heard you were rubbishing Australia.
No, you didn't.
Oh, didn't I?
No.
Oh, what were you saying about Australia then?
What do you think I said about Australia?
You said something about the people there.
Didn't say
and then as soon as I heard that, I picked up the phone and called Eloise.
I didn't say anything about the people in Australia, did I? Lee, I'm talking to you. We're having a conversation.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking to Eloise.
No, we're having a conversation. Everyone, did they make dope illegal today? Did someone put acid in the water supply?
I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. No. I don't touch that stuff anyway.
What I said was, the flight puts me off.
Yeah,
I don't want to go because of the flight. We're going to go and see family. It'll be very, very nice to see them. I can't wait. But the flight, it scares me and it bores me, and I don't want to do that bit of it.
Probably going there is probably the easier bit than coming back, because you're coming back to London, so it's a bit more of a drag. But you don't drink too, so that's a bit more of a problem.
Exactly, I don't drink. I can't do the Valium thing anymore. I can't do any of that. I can't do the Temazepam. I can't do anything to make it go quicker or more bearable. I have to sit there and experience it in real time.
And you have to sit next to your wife for 21 hours.
Oh. I don't know if I can, if I'm on... No, of course I can. She's a wonderful, wonderful woman. Wonderful. But it is...
but you'll have a great time. You'll have a great time.
Why? What is... To be honest...
What time of year are you going?
It would be like September or something if we went.
Oh, beautiful. Because it's like springtime over there, so it's actually becoming really nice over there.
But Australia is not on my list of places. It's never been... It's like, Australia, yeah, so what? There's China, there's Russia, there's Mexico. But Australia, it's just like a sort of more common England, isn't it?
It's a better England.
It's Australia. It's a better England, mate. Is it,
actually,
though?
Did you hear what Robin Williams said about Australians?
Go on.
He said that they were basically redneck Englishmen.
Yeah.
And then the Prime Minister sort of kicked up a stink and said, well, you should go to Alabama and see rednecks. And then people from Alabama were blowing up about the Australian Prime Minister. So it's like a big chain reaction. I don't know.
So are you telling me, Aussie Lee, Australia is at war with Alabama?
Or Robin Williams.
One of the two. Someone is at war with Australia. We think it may be Robin Williams, or it could be Alabama. We just don't know. Let's go to... it's Facebook Lisa.
Hello.
So you're a real lady.
I am, see?
Okay, for those
I'm not a bloke.
You sound a bit like that. For those who don't know, if you can go to facebook.com/Iain Lee Show. It's the internet sensation. We've almost got 4,000 fans. And Facebook Lisa Stacey has been on there, and you've been winding everybody up. Why are you winding everybody up?
Well, I wasn't, but they, started on me, so I had to finish it.
I have never seen people turn on a person on Facebook so quickly. Even bloody Harry Bauer and Aaron don't get as much abuse as you get, and they're really irritating.
I know, they are really irritating.
But, OK, so let's find out a little bit about yourself, Facebook
No.
Lisa. Sorry?
No.
Why?
You're not allowed to ask any questions.
Why not?
I'm only ringing up to profess my love, and that's it.
What do you mean I can't ask any questions? Of course I can ask questions.
OK, go on then.
Thank you. I won that quite quickly. So, your Facebook Lisa Stacey.
Yeah.
Why has your Facebook page not been touched since New Year 2008? I've done my research.
I haven't been on Facebook for a long time.
2 years!
I know. And then I decided to have a look today. I listened to you and I thought, I'll go and have a look what's going on with Iain's Facebook page.
Yeah.
Thought I'd say, I think Iain's a sex god.
That's correct. I am. For anyone listening, I am indeed a sex god.
You are.
I am. This is good. There's no a hint of irony there as well. But I have a ring on my finger, Lisa. And
yeah, but that really doesn't matter, though, does it?
I'll stop you there. When I said my vows in front of the Lord Jesus Christ in a church, I meant every word of it.
Okay. Keep telling yourself that.
I'm telling myself it, and I'm meaning it. But so you've gone on there, and everyone has instantly hated you.
I know.
But why did you decide, after not using Facebook for over a year, to come and wind up the freaks that use my page?
No, I didn't mean to wind people up.
Okay.
And then they annoyed me, so I thought, I will have a go.
Well done, you. I got booted off of a forum recently.
Digital spy.
The digital spy. Are you a digital spy?
No.
Okay, good, because it's used by very lonely people who.
Why did you get booted off?
For disruption. That's what they told me. You have been banned for disruption. And I don't, people shouldn't be...
I can't believe that.
People shouldn't be banned for disruption. People should be encouraged
I'm making it
to disrupt.
interesting.
Exactly. And listen, as long as people aren't abusive and aren't bullying and aren't racist and homophobic and any of that, then disruption is what it's all about, baby.
Don't block me, though, please.
I will not bloke you in that case. Now I know that you're...
Don't bloke me.
Your page was so badly designed that I assumed that you were a middle-aged man trying to wind me up.
No.
Now I know you're an actual lady with lady bits and everything. I shall not bloke you, and you have my full permission to go and disrupt those losers on my Facebook page, Facebook Lisa.
Stuart is a loser.
Well, okay. Well, okay. They're all losers. I include you in that, Lisa. I include me in that. We're all losers in this.
No, not you. Anybody but you, Iain.
Thanks for calling in.
All right, thanks.
Ta-ta.
Bye.
I think Jaffa cakes are lovely because you can either eat them a little bit at a time or eat them in one mouthful if you are greedy.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
Absolute Radio.
People are idiots, aren't they, Eloise? Really, when you think about it.
I know what you're talking about.
They're idiots, aren't they? People. So Bauer's kicking off on the Facebook.
I saw.
Oh, there's more songs than normal. Shut up. How many more songs have there been? I don't know.
Why won't he just answer the question?
He's answered the question. There have been 3 more songs than normal, according to Bauer.
Well, that's rubbish.
There's been 1 more song than usual, according to
hour.
fact. According to fact. There's more songs and less phone calls. There has been 3.5 minutes more music in that hour than there would normally be in the first hour. Up yours. I'll do what I want. I'll do what I want. It's my show.
It's Thursday. We're tired. You're supposed to be going to Greece.
Yeah, you should be. It's a school night, Bow. Go to bed. I am seriously considering making the show over 18s only. I'm seriously thinking about it as a possibility.
It is a possibility.
We could lose audience, but a few things. People under 18 don't have radar diaries.
That's true.
So, don't really bother me. The advertisers, we don't really advertise to under 18s. It's all over 18s.
Yep.
They're irritating. Now, those three things combined means I'm very, very tempted to make it an over 18s only.
Maybe we could try a week of it and see how that goes.
The one we did was, the 21s, over 21s was a good show, wasn't it?
Yes, very good.
Anyway, in this hour, we will be revealing who won the Mystery Dancing Vinny Mystery Dance thing competition. We'll be pulling a name out of a hat and we'll be playing the song that he was dancing to. So that's is exciting stuff. What are we asking today? We're asking lots of stuff. When has nature let you down? This is after the what do they call the thing? The volcano has scuppered my plans for the weekend by erupting. And so I can't go on my weekend break to Greece, which is very, very frustrating.
You sound like your steptoe voice.
Oh, does I'll play it. What can I do this weekend? And men using scales, it just strikes me as odd and uncomfortable, really. It doesn't work for me. Natasha's on the line. Good evening, Natasha.
Good evening, Ian.
Oh, are you whispering, are you?
Yeah.
Is Mum around?
Yeah, she's in bed.
Okay, so we've got to be nice and quiet, okay.
Yeah, she's probably going to kill me for the phone bill as well.
Well, we phoned you back, didn't we?
Yeah, you did.
Well, then...
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, so she can't kill you for that. If she kills you, it's going to be for something else. I hope she doesn't.
I know.
It would be awful.
Yeah.
It would be awful if your mother killed you.
It would be.
It would be awful.
Ian, I'm
Yes,
just saying this
Natasha.
is absolutely amazing.
You're correct,
It
yes.
really is.
Thank you.
I also wanted to start a new topic, if it's okay with you.
Well, let's hear if it's any good. If it's pony, then I won't allow it.
Okay.
If it's any good, then I'll allow it.
Okay, well, basically I've got my GCSEs in May.
Oh, crikey.
And I'm stressed up to my eyeballs in them.
Yeah.
And it's funny if anyone else has had more stressful occasion than GCSEs.
A more stressful occasion than GCSEs, yes. A-levels. A-levels are hard. GCSEs is a piece o' cake. They are the easiest exams you will ever take in your life. And also, don't worry about them. They don't mean anything. It's true. Listen, I did GCSEs. I did all right. All GCSEs do mean that you can go and do A-levels.
Yeah, true.
And A-levels are really hard, and I failed my A-levels. I still got to university, did all right at university, and now I've got a really well-paid job talking to idiots on the telephone. So,
I hope I'm not an idiot.
No, you're not an idiot, Natasha. You're the exception.
I'm not monosyllabic either.
No, you're the exception to the rule. Everyone else I've been speaking to. I've got Christopher from West Wickham coming up in a minute. He's an idiot, aren't you, Christopher?
Yes.
Exactly. So you're one of the good ones, Natasha. But GCSEs, they don't mean squat. Now, I know you don't believe me now. So what are you, 15 years old, 16?
16 this year.
Okay, so you won't believe me now, but in 20 years' time, you will look back and go, oh, yeah, that bloke told me that GCSEs don't mean anything, and they don't mean anything. GCSEs won't even exist in 20 years' time, Natasha.
Yeah, I mean, all the teachers are making such a big deal out
Of course they do, because that's their job, is to worry you and make your life miserable for a few years.
I mean, for my Easter holidays, I've got 3 weeks off, and I've done 2 now. I haven't even bothered to revise when it's a bit naughty.
3 weeks off for Easter?
Yeah.
That seems excessive.
I know.
But don't revise. Go out and play. Go out on your bike and, I don't know, whatever you kids do, rob old ladies or whatever. I don't know what it is. Bricks through post office windows. I don't know. Go and do that. Don't do that, obviously. But
I search for computer viruses and I destroy them. That's for fun.
You do what, sorry?
I search for computer viruses on my laptop and just destroy them for fun.
Okay, hang on a second. Let me get...
understand.
I understood it. She searches... This is what she does for fun, ladies and gentlemen. This is what the Daily Mail would not believe this for a second, because the Daily Mail will have us believe that all 15-year-olds are out there sniffing glue, smoking crack, and doing naughty things in parks.
Yeah.
Natasha, for her fun, looks for computer viruses on her computer and gets rid of them. That's her hobby.
Aww.
Listen, if that's your hobby, Natasha, you have no worries about your GCSEs at all. You will do superbly in them.
I love ICT.
I know, you're a geek, and that's wonderful. No, and I'm a geek. Being a geek is great. That's a great compliment, Natasha. It's not the G word is not a dirty word. It's a good, clean, healthy word, Natasha. And one day you're going to find a nice geeky boy, and you're going to get married, and your house will be really geeky, and you'll be really happy, and it's wonderful.
Oh, don't worry. I've got my guy sorted.
Well, then that's one. I've got a geeky wife, and we're going to live in our geeky flat and be geeky forever, and it's great, Natasha. Look forward to that.
Are there really that many viruses to be looking at for them all the time?
Good question.
Oh, yeah.
What?
You get Coup-Face, that's from Facebook. You also get Coup-Face versions on a lot of other things.
You get viruses from, like, Facebook and stuff?
Yeah.
I've got
Have you
a
ever seen,
virus.
like, the ads on Facebook where you've got, like, your friend has videotaped you in a video?
Oh, yeah,
If
yeah.
you do, don't click on that.
Well, I never click on it. But then you, if you were clever enough, you wouldn't click on it.
I know, but that's what I found out. I found that through
You
the
found
internet.
out the hard way. Experience and
I also
learning.
found out another hard way.
Yeah.
I downloaded this program that apparently ages you to make you look older.
Yeah.
And it basically said we're not spyware or adware or
Yeah.
malware. Bunch of lollocks.
Okay.
I'm not swearing.
Okay. You're getting a little bit geeky now. Too geeky even
Sorry.
for me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So
But basically, it
yes?
downloaded a virus called the Trojan onto my computer. And it
Okay, I did get a little bit too geeky there. I cut her off there now. She's getting too geeky. But what a delightful young 15-year-old.
She was lovely.
What a delightful young 15-year-old. Speaking of idiots, it's Christopher from West Wickham.
Hey.
Hey.
You're actually speaking of delightful young 15-year-olds.
Oh, that was it, right, yes. But anyway, Christopher from West Wickham.
Yay.
Okay, listen, the top of this hour has been a little bit slow. I've gone to the wrong person to spice it up a bit, but come on, Chris, what you got?
I've got a really boring story about...
Christopher. What have you got?
Well, basically, right, I was in Tenerife this one time with my friend, and we were looking forward all holiday to going up to see the volcano.
Oh, yes.
We had to take the bus. Now, the bus goes once a day up the mountain and once a day down the mountain.
They do in those weird places, don't they?
Yeah. So I got there at 10 in the morning, and it didn't leave again until 4, right?
Yeah.
Now, we arrived at the base of the volcano.
Yeah.
And we went to go on the cable car, but the cable car was cancelled due to wind.
Oh, no. So you're
And we
stuck
were
at the base of a
we were-
volcano for a day?
We were actually stranded in the desert for like 6 hours.
Jeez.
It was terrible.
Did your friend die?
Well, I wanted to kill him at the end of 6 hours, to be honest.
Yeah, you'd go mental. What did you do? I'm hoping you had water.
We had water and some food, but we just sat on a wall all day for 6 hours in the sun.
I bet you found that quite interesting, though, didn't you?
Sorry?
I bet you found that quite interesting, though, didn't you?
We fed some lizards with our bread.
Make me a deal and make it straight. What's her name? Virginia Plain.
Oh, they caught me by surprise there, the old Roxy musicians. I wasn't expecting it to end like that. Let's go to Nathan. Good evening, Nathan.
Hello there, Ian.
Hello, Nathan.
Oh, by the way, you were looking very nice on webcam with your lovely white shirt.
Well, and what else am I wearing?
I'm not looking at it anymore because that would make the radio on, like them other idiot radio listener caller-ins.
Yeah. Bit of a slow show tonight, Nathan. You can't
I love
win
that
them all.
Christopher thing you did, where you just kept saying it. He didn't react. I thought he was going to laugh.
He doesn't react. He's not a reactor, is our Christopher.
He wasn't one.
He's not a reactor, is he?
I'm glad his friend didn't die, though.
I'm glad his friend... I once had a job picking up litter in the desert. That's a true story. That's a true story. I say job, it was for a day, but the day picking up litter in the desert? That's a ridiculous job, and I did it, and it was horrible.
And now you're on radio.
Now I'm a big international star, Nathan, and people love me.
Apart from those guys at Digital Spy.
Oh, it's a place for idiots and people who have never achieved anything to criticise people who have achieved things.
I was there, Ian.
It was good fun, wasn't it?
Oh, well, yeah, well, a lot of them complimenting you, other people hating.
And then then some guy twittered me the other day saying, "Oh, Ian got booted off Digital Spy. He can dish it out, but he can't take it." I thought I was taking it really well.
I thought you were.
I was being
I'll stand up for you, Ian. Don't worry.
I was being... Well, Nathan, that's put my mind at ease. That's put my mind at ease that you're standing up for me. We can sleep easy, everybody. Nathan's standing up for me. Good news.
Oh, yeah, the reason I rang up.
Oh, yeah, there was a reason, was there?
Yeah, yeah. You know how you say you think Nottingham is Northampton?
Oh, confusing places with other places.
Yeah,
I forgot
that's
that. This
the
is a
one.
good one. Yeah.
Yeah, my dad went in a caravan once. He confused the wardrobe for the toilet.
Oh,
and
no.
urinated in it.
It's a common thing. Was he drunk?
I think he was, yeah.
It's a common thing amongst drunk men to urinate in wardrobes. A lot of people do it. A friend of mine at college urinated over a very, very expensive stereo system. Very expensive, and ruined it. And he took it in to get it fixed, and they said, what was wrong with it? He said, I dropped some water on it, and they smelt it and went, that don't smell like water, you dirty sod. Stinks of, exactly, urine.
Yeah, urine. We can't use the other words. Radio.
We can say piss, but we shouldn't really.
Yeah.
It's very naughty. But yeah, and how did your dad explain this in the morning?
Well, I wasn't there. I've just heard about this.
Was it in the 70s?
It might have been.
Yeah.
Probably back before I was born.
I think my dad did that in the 70s. So there was weird... The beer was weird in the 70s, Nathan, and it caused men to do very, very strange things.
Whereas now, it's all... normal.
It's all normal beer, and people do normal things. It's weird. You've always got on the Daily Mail and on the news, binge drink Britain. Oh, binge drink is at its worst it's ever been. My dad once stripped off naked and went and slept out in the front garden. Do you know what I mean? And I remember that, and that was like... I was about 6 years old. It was 1979. He went and naked in the front garden. You don't see that these days, do you?
Oh, well, I've actually got another story for you.
Come on, Nathan, I like your stories.
My friend Samuel once stripped down the street naked. We found his clothes, like his trousers, because he had run ahead.
Erotic, yes.
But my friend Laura came the next day and said, my taxi driver said that he saw a guy running along naked.
Yes.
Turns out it was Sherwin. So everyone saw him, so that was good.
Hang on a minute. You know someone called Sherwin?
Samuel Sherwin. We call him... I assumed we were on level ground, Ian. Yeah. I thought you knew who he was.
I don't know... Nathan, here's a funny thing. I don't know all of your friends, I'm afraid. I'm sorry about that. I know Louise, and I know Matty, but I don't know any of the others.
Oh, yeah, by the way, Eloise, I think it's lie-in, not lay-in.
Thank you.
You liar, Nathan, you liar.
They use it now. Saying liar.
Exactly. We wouldn't call you a liar, is it? He's not a layer, he's a liar. He's having a lie in.
Exactly.
Eloise, do you lay in bed or do you lie in bed?
I lay.
You do not lay in bed.
I lay down.
You lie down.
I lay down.
You lie
I'm going to
down.
have a lay down.
Stop lying, Eloise.
Exactly. Thank you, Nathan. Yeah.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
We will reveal what Vinny was dancing to in a few minutes and pick the winner. But first of all, let's go to Chris in Staines. Good evening, Chris.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Chris.
I'm a man who uses scales.
Oh, you don't, do you?
But I've got a good excuse, yeah?
Go on.
Okay. I'm a skinny bloke, yeah?
Yeah.
So I use it to see if I put on weight.
Yeah.
I don't like to try to put on weight. Every now and again, I just have a look, you know. Oh, you know, maybe I put on a couple of pounds.
Yes.
But I think I'm like you said when you were younger, you used to eat and eat and eat. But you
couldn't put any weight. How old are you, Chris?
16.
Oh, okay. When I turned 30, that was when I suddenly started getting a little belly.
Yeah.
Until then, I could eat anything and just would get thinner, it seemed.
Yeah, well. But I'm pretty lanky as well. I'm 6'1".
Oh,
so, yeah.
Man alive, and you're going to get even longer than that. It's not. It's 6'1" is like the perfect height. I dream of being 6'1". Any taller than that is borderline freakish.
Yeah, it is. I don't really want to grow anymore. You know?
I'm afraid you've got another few years of growing.
Finding a lady that's the right height, you know.
Do you like short ladies, Chris?
No, because they're too short, you know.
Okay, but short size. You don't want to... You start worrying. I did once go out with a girl that was taller than me.
Oh, no, that's never good.
No, it was not good. And, no, it was... I went out with her. It was about 2 nights, and it was most unpleasant and most uncomfortable.
But you're a tall man yourself, you know. She must have been pretty tall.
She was huge. Big hands, like a goalkeeper.
Big hands. Yeah.
Always a giveaway.
Mm.
Chris, I give you... Oh, hang on. Hello, who's that? Hello? The lady.
Well, is that me?
Is that you?
Yeah. Oh,
The
yeah.
lady of the night.
Chris, who's this?
I don't know. She sounds like a cartoon character.
Cheeky sod, you don't know. I've been talking to you for half an hour.
Well, I've not been talking to
Sorry?
you. Hello, who is this?
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hi.
Hello, who's this?
Icky.
Icky?
Who? Icky?
Yeah.
Hello, Icky.
All right. No. Icky.
No, what?
Hello. What the... Is she your friend, Chris?
I swear, Dan.
She's definitely not my friend. No.
What?
Most of my friends are pretty sane.
Oh, well, we'll meet and we'll see.
Sorry?
We'll meet and see.
We'll see if my friends are sane.
I said we'll meet and see.
We'll meet, will we? Somehow I think we won't meet. If I can avoid it, I'll try.
All right, then. Do you know once you've got your head from up whoever's arse you're in?
I've got my
come back
egg and my
down.
ass for him.
Yeah, you sound like a right snobby cat.
Do I? Oh.
Yeah, it's all right, you do.
If you've ever seen the Ali G films, you'll know that I'm not from a very snobby place.
Oh, no, I didn't really get him, to be honest with you.
Sorry?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay, right. Okay.
Only
you
thing
just
I
said
got,
I'm-
okay, there's one thing that I liked about, what was it? No, in fact, no. No,
No?
it's not in it. So, what, you do, like doing a mimic?
Sorry?
Is that what I call it? Mimic?
Mimic?
A mimic.
What about
Like
mimic?
a copycat. Are you
I'm not a
mimicking,
copycat.
copycatting of Ali G?
No, I'm pretty sure I'm not. Ian,
Oh,
do I
right.
sound like a snobby git?
What? The way you
Oh,
came
you-
across, yeah, you did.
Oh, I'm very sorry.
No, you don't. I'm starting to warm to you a bit, but at
Oh.
first, yeah, it's all right. I'm like, whoa, uptight.
Yes, yes.
Or what?
Or what? I can't. To be totally honest with you, Icky, I can't really understand what you're saying. I think it's more to do with a bad line.
That's where we're going wrong, then, isn't it?
I didn't notice that we were going. From where I was, it didn't look like we were going anywhere. To be completely honest with you, because you know.
Whoa. So we're not mates?
Oh yeah, we can be mates if you like. Are you on the Facebook thing? Hang on, whoa.
Oh, no. Oh, whoa.
This is getting
No.
into the realms of sort of, stalkery.
No,
sort of,
them socialising network stuff. I can't
Yeah.
do with that.
Oh no.
Oh, can I ask? So,
No,
right,
that's what I spent my day
you're
doing.
right. We'll never be mates.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
But hey, let's do you know, while we've got a chance to talk now,
Yeah.
why not strike up a conversation from here, and then maybe you can put it on Facebook.
Maybe we could. Okay. What's your favourite
All right,
band?
My favourite band?
Your favourite band? Music band?
Oh, that's just hard. I can't tell you that. I really can't. There's so many. I can't.
Really?
I can't.
Oh. Do you know
No.
my favourite? You probably won't have heard of them now. They're called Switchfoot.
No, you're
They're,
right. I am.
They're a band from San Diego. I like them a lot.
What
I
are
like the Pyro as well.
Were you saying San Diego? Does that mean like the like reggae?
No, San Diego in America. They're a rock band.
America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
like
I've
the
been
Pyro
to
as well from
Chicago,
Scotland.
me, you know.
Sorry?
I've been to Chicago.
I've never been to America.
You're not fucking Chicago. I swear, Dan. On my life, right, that you've never met a bunch of friendly people in your life.
I've met you, Vicky.
Oh, good.
You're a very friendly
Go to Chicago, they're lovely.
Oh, you're lovely, Oh, what am I doing? I'm chatting up some woman I've never met before over the radio.
No, you're
for everyone
not
to
getting
hear.
me up. Wait.
Okay. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not. Definitely not. actually.
Conversation.
I'm complimenting you. That's what I'm doing.
Well, thanks for that. I'm going to compliment you now. So
Okay.
then, now you're not stuck up on that, and you sound all right.
Oh, thank you.
Get in.
Yes. Well, this has been a very nice chat, I have to say. And it's probably good for Ian, because he's had, what, I don't know, how long have we been talking? 5 minutes? He's had
I know,
5
not
minutes.
bad, actually.
Oh, sorry?
Well, do you want me to tell you the truth?
Yes.
Right, I rang up, right?
Yep.
And then, I ended up, like, just talking along with each other. This last said, all right, just hold on there a minute. And then I thought they were talking to me, so I carried on talking. Well, to be honest with you, I knew they weren't talking to me, I was just going along with it.
Yeah.
And then someone's like, right, that lady.
Yeah.
And I'm like, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah. Honestly, I scrub up well. Do I?
Yeah. All right. Do you know what? I think I'm doing Ian. No, I'm not doing Ian. So I'm sort of presenting a radio show. No, I'm not. I wish I was.
A radio show. Well, do you want me to help you then?
Okay, help me.
All right then.
Okay.
It begins with a H.
A what?
H.
Hey, you two.
Yes?
Get lost. So, we have been running a competition on the YouTube channel iTunes channel Shepherd's Pie, where we posted a video of young Verinda, a young lady who listens to the show quite regularly, dancing to a tune on an iPod. And people have been sending in what they thought the tune was. I have a hat here, stuffed full of the 12 correct answers. We only had 12 correct answers. Loads of wrong ones. Wasn't Florence and the Machine. Wasn't the Greek and the Welsh lady. 12 correct answers in here. I will pick one out. The winner will receive a DAB radio. You can watch me doing this live on the webcam. I'm putting my hand into the bottom. They're all scrumpled up bits of paper. The winner is Ali Khan from Ilford. Congratulations, Ali. But what was the song that Vinny was dancing to? Well, it was so obvious, kids. It was this. How could you not have got this? When we filmed it, it was my song of the moment. I couldn't get enough of this nonsense. Owl City, Fireflies. Is it brilliant? Is it awful? I think I know which, but I won't say. You might like it. Enjoy. Oh, sorry. I was miles away.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
You've been acting awful tough lately.
OK, not the greatest show tonight, not the greatest show, but not bad. You can download all of the shows from this week, as you always can, from absoluteradio.co.uk or iTunes. I know they go on mash-up this week, and you have my sincerest apologies. What can I do? I try and chase it up when they go wrong, and I do chase it up to the best of my ability. I don't know. It's not good enough. But, you know, they get put up eventually, and that we have to be grateful for. Right, we have... Sebastian. Good evening, Sebastian.
How much did that last caller drink?
I just don't know.
I think a lot.
I think a lot as well.
Ian?
Yes?
Could I be another one of the charming 15-year-olds?
I guess so.
Cool. Okay, I'm a guy and I use scales.
Right.
Because I used to be quite fat and now I'm quite skinny and I can't seem to get the right weight to balance.
But you don't need... But you're going for the weight by the numbers. Just go by what you look like.
Yeah, but I kind of look too skinny.
Well, then eat some more food. If you look too skinny, then eat more food. You don't need to weigh yourself to know that you look too skinny.
Well played.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Any ladies in my ears and in my eyes. There beneath the blue suburban skies in summer, meanwhile back lived a man who sailed to sea, and he told us of his life in the land of submarines. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. Jojo was a man who thought he was a loner, but he was... Sorry. But he was another man. Jojo left his grass in Tucson, Arizona for some California grass. Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back, get back. good reason for taking the easy way out. I got a good reason. I don't know where we are now. I was going to get carried away there. Let's go to Cougar Pammy.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Pammy. I saw your real Facebook page yesterday.
You're not going to say anything, are you?
It popped up on my screen. I thought, hang on, let me click on. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God, I can't believe it. I've never been this far away from home. Yes, I saw it.
Anyway,
yes.
listen, about your
Moving
trip to Australia, I
Yes.
can understand. I hate the flight. The flight is awful, being such a tall bird.
Yes.
Now, but you said you have a fear of flying.
Okay, I have a fear of flying, and also I have a fear of being incredibly bored for 25 hours on an aeroplane.
Okay, but you earn so many big bucks working there. Why aren't you going business or first
Oh,
class?
Jesus, because, I've got like £6,000 per ticket to throw away.
Oh, no, you can put her in economy and you can go in first class.
Oh, yeah, that will go down
It
well.
will go down well, won't it? No, listen, then if you want to go economy, if you have to go economy, why don't you do a stopover? Because some of the airlines do a free stopover in certain countries. I don't want to mention
But
it.
no, I don't want to do the stopover, because then that means I've got like 2 really long flights.
Okay, then the other option is, come on, trying to solve your problem here, love. The other problem is go to a hypnotherapist.
Oh, balls. Listen, I am a hypnotist, right? That ain't going to stop me.
You're a hypnotist?
Correct.
Get out of here.
Correct, I'm a hypnotist.
Is that how you got your missus?
Don't be so rude, for goodness sakes. But yes, I'm a hypnotist. I used to do it for a living. It's true. It's a true story. But
No, I think that's one of your gags.
No, it's a true story. Hand on heart, it's true. But it's not. I'm not. Listen, I'm not terrified of flying. I find it uncomfortable. It makes me anxious, but I'm not terrified. But it's the boredom factor. You watch 2 films. You have a meal. You have a sleep.
You've seen the films already here at home, so you know.
Exactly. It's just so boring.
And the food is like baby food, isn't it? All mashed up and horrid.
No, it's not good.
And because you don't drink, at least I can have some champagne and be a bit merry. But look, at the beginning of the show, you were a bit grumpy and got cranky.
Yes.
At the end there, you're very perky, very
yes.
nice.
Yes, thank you. Yeah. Okay, let's go to Alex Mackay.
Hello, Ian. How you doing, mate?
I'm fine, Alex Mackay. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm really sorry to hear about your flight. That sucks, mate.
Balls! Never mind. At least we know now, and didn't find out, after waiting the whole day at the airport.
Oh, that would have sucked if you got all the way to the airport, yeah. Man.
So we know. So that's I can have a lie-in. I was going to have to get up at 6 tomorrow morning to get... Anyway, it's fine. Thank you for your kind words.
No worries. I was just saying, are you never curious if you're at a mate's house and you see some scales, you never think, oh, how much do I weigh?
But it doesn't mean anything to me. I don't know.
No, it doesn't mean anything, but aren't you just curious?
I don't know what stones are, or kilograms, or pounds.
The only thing I know is it's 14 pounds to a stone.
But I don't know what a pound is. I don't know what a stone... I have no concept as to what those things are. I mean, it's meaningless. It's just numbers. I know that I've got a little bit of a belly that comes and goes depending on what I eat. That's all I know. When I've got a bit of a belly, I don't like it, so I eat less. When I haven't got a bit of a belly, I pig out, and then I get the belly. The numbers are meaningless.
That's pretty much like me. If I wake up and I see I've got a belly, I thought I might as well do a bit of extra walking today or something like that.
Exactly.
Or cut back on the beer. But I get curious. Like, do you never... I was at my girlfriend's house the other week staying over. I had a shower there. There was some scales. I thought, I might as well see how much I weigh. Do you never do that?
I can honestly say, Alex Mackay, hand on heart, I never do that.
Strange man.
Thank you very much.
Have a good weekend. See ya.
Ta-ta. Let's go to line 5. 5, you're on the wireless.
Is that me?
Is it?
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Are you talking to me?
I think so, yes.
I can hear that.
Yes, I was hoping you might hypnotise me.
What for?
Just to prove you can do it.
Okay, well, let's... Are you relaxed?
I'm very relaxed.
I want you to count backwards from 10 down to 1.
10, 9...
You can feel yourself...
8...
Counting backwards. Bit quicker.
6, 5, I'm relaxed. 4.
Very relaxed.
3.
Yes. And then when you get to 1, you'll be hypnotised.
1.
You're now hypnotised.
What would you like me to do?
When I click my fingers, you will start singing Al City's big hit, Fireflies.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
You would not believe your eyes. My Margaret's massive thighs. They part as I fell asleep. She's got an ugly face. It's quite a disgrace. And she's got an enormous...
Wakey, Barry. You're wide awake.
I hope you didn't get me to say anything rude about, say, my wife or anything.
I couldn't hypnotise you, I'm afraid, Barry. You're too strong-willed for me.
All right, then.
Barry, say hello to Liana.
Hello.
Hello, Barry. How are you?
Not too bad, thanks.
Good.
I feel strangely sleepy, but I normally do feel like that listening to the show anyway.
Shut up.
Oh, that's not nice. I think Mr. Lee's quite entertaining.
What are you doing tomorrow? Because you're up very late.
Sorry?
Not really.
Why, what did you do?
OK, we've got 2 minutes, so Liana, you've got 30 seconds to tell us why you need advice, then Barry, you've got 30 seconds to be funny. Can we make that work?
Okay.
Go.
Okay, go.
Okay, well, basically, I wanted your advice on, do you mix pleasure with work? I.e., there's a guy at work who wants to take me out on a date, and I'm not sure whether I should do it or not.
Bailing out.
No,
Can't
Barry,
be funny.
No, Barry, don't stay bailed in. Stay bailed in.
Bailing in.
Barry,
yes,
you don't
give me a bit more. It's coming.
Steady. You don't always have to be funny, Barry. Maybe you've got something poignant to say on this.
Oh, cool. Yeah, all right, then try me.
Well, what happens if I ask Barry on a date without his... Well, he can bring his wife along if he wants.
But ask me on a date?
Yeah, we all love you.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Oh, actually, no, I can't, because there's this new guy that I met tonight called Scott, and he's really sweet.
I was coming over all poignant for a second there, as Iain suggested.
You got totally owned, Barry. Well, Liana, my advice is don't go anywhere near him.
Okay, thank you, Anna.
You're welcome. Now, Barry.
Yes.
We've got 50 seconds before I have to play the end of show montage. So,
okay.
What should we fill that 50 seconds with?
Can we do the Steptoe and Son song?
No.
Oh, well, look, I've got nothing to say, really.
That's never stopped you before. Oh, Barry, the football match is going to happen very soon.
Can we play it? Can I be in it?
You're in the football team, yes.
I'd love it. And anyone wants to come along, we'll have a whip round for charity.
We won't. There'll be no charity involved at all.
Just aside, Eloise, I'll have my hand in my pocket, I'll tell you that.
Steady on. Good night.
Oh. No, bye-bye.
What a rude man. Oh, dear. OK. I think we got there in the end. Hey, Eloise, right? Hiya. We got there in the end. So, tonight's show, it wasn't brilliant, I'll be honest. It wasn't one of the best ones. They're not always good. You can't have a winner every night, can you? If you missed the show, it did sound something like this.
Iain Lee. It's all just a little bit of history repeating on Absolute Radio.
Septum Mallet.
I am a large person, but I'm cuddly.
Grown-ups are talking, all right?
So, went to a nearby tree.
Marble, that's a golf ball, that's the size of a baby's fist, that's the size of a badger's head.
Quickly, while the hail is falling, they grab the babies and just quickly, hang on.
Yeah. Your hips, your thighs, your bum.
So, went to a nearby tree.
Your tum, your breasticles.
One came down and dropped on a very special area.
No, it did not.
It's a bit more of a drag.
You are fat.
I'm only bringing up to express my love, and that's it.
Your tinkle out during a hailstorm.
We fed some lizards with our bread.
Shut up, boy.
Goes once a day up the mountain.
Ha ha! You're lovely.
I downloaded this program that apparently ages you to make you look older.
I think he was a girl, so he hasn't got a tinkle. I'll stop you there.
Iain Lee, Absolute Radio. Weeknights at 11.
Turns out my voice is quite irritating in real life, isn't it? I'd never noticed that before. I've got a really irritating voice. I wouldn't listen to this idiot waffling on about Guffall. Eloise, have a lovely weekend. Thanks for your help this week.
Thank you, bye.
Thank you very much for listening. Mark Crosby's up next. He's well worth the listen, as he's bloody excellent. We're back on Monday at 11 o'clock. It's Mondays to Thursdays, 11 to 1. Have a lovely weekend. Ta-ta.